Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to Straight to Blu-ray. My name is James, and welcome to part 3 and my final video on my complete collection. This is going over all of the movies I have in my collection. I have done parts 1 and 2 already. I released those within the past couple weeks. I'll go ahead and leave some links down below or some cards up here. If you missed those, you can check those ones out. This is going to be part 3. It is the final part of my collection. This is basically going to be all my boutique labels. I have them separately. You can see down here. Everything, like I said, is done by whichever label it is. And for some reason, I do my Disney movies separately as well. Don't ask me why. I'm just weird. But yeah, going to be going all over all the rest of my movies, which is all the boutique labels. So let's go ahead and get into the movies. All right, the first batch is going to be all of my Arrow video movies. So we've got, this is the 4K Children of the Corn, 4K collector set of Donnie Darko, Elvira, Mistress of the Dark, Mary Shelley's Frankenstein, it's the Last Starfighter. Didn't get the 4K. That is still, I think I never did get the 4K. That's still the Blu-ray edition of it. Got Mallrats. Haven't opened this one up yet. My Stepmother is an Alien. It's the 4K edition of RoboCop, the collector set. Got 16 Candles. 4K set of True Romance. I still have both of these. This is Weird Science. That is the Blu-ray. And I've got Weird Science, the 4K. Finally, this is the 4K of Wild Things, the collector set that I still haven't actually opened yet. Still got to check that one out. All right, the next set here is going to be all of my Vestron video movies. And they go in order by the spine number. They're not in alphabetical order. We've got the Warlock Collection. Maximum Overdrive. It's the one that I bought that didn't come with the slipcover. Now it looks weird, but maybe one day I'll find a slipcover on that. Got Shivers. Little Monsters. The Wraith. Sundown Vampire in Retreats. Dementia 13. Steel Dawn. Candyman Day of the Dead. Dream a Little Dream, Extreme Prejudice, Earth Girls Are Easy, The Dentist Collection, which is The Dentist and The Dentist 2, and finally, My Best Friend is a Vampire. I will say one of the good things about the Vestron video movies are the I guess I don't know if you'd consider them boutique. I guess I kind of do, but they're the one of the only ones that actually comes with digital copies of the movies. Almost all the other ones do not have digital copies. All right, moving on. This is going to be all of the Scream Factory movies that I have. So let me start with April Fool's Day, Candyman, Child's Play. Only have the one. Haven't gotten the others yet. The Craft. That's not the 4K. That's still the Blu-ray edition. Got the Critters Collection. Trying to move this here to the side. So we've got Critters, Critters 2, the main course, Critters 3, and Critters 4. I just got to set this back up without screwing it up with one hand. No problem. Okay. Moving on, we've got The Dead Zone. There we go. Elvira's Haunted Hills. So that's kind of only the bad thing about, or one of the bad things about having these separated by, like label, is that some of the movies are done by different labels, so they're not together. Like you'll see here, I've got the Halloween movies, but then the newest Halloween movies aren't Scream Factory, so they're separate. I don't know. That's usually why I go back and forth on how I keep these. Anyway, we have Event Horizon. That's the Blu-ray, not the 4K. This is the 4K of The Exorcist 3. right, moving along here. That, of course, is the Friday the 13th collection. I'm not going to pull that whole thing out and show you each individual one. I'm sure you've probably seen them all before. But it's all of the Friday the 13th movies. Then, like I was just saying, we've got Halloween, Halloween 2, Halloween 3, Season of the Witch, Halloween 4, The Return of Michael Myers, Halloween 5, The Revenge of Michael Myers. These ones aren't going to come out easy. I'll just pull it out here. It's the newer ones, the 1995 to 2002 versions of it. So you've got Halloween, The Curse of Michael Myers, Halloween H2O, and then Halloween Resurrection. Like I said, the newer versions of the Halloween are actually just in the regular collection, which if you saw the other two videos, you would have seen already. All right. I've got 4K edition of Life Force. Got Misery. Night of the Comets. That's the Blu-ray. And then I've got the 4K Night of the Comets. Got Ninja 3, The Domination. This is the Omen collection, which has the first 4 Omen movies. Omen, let's see if you can see that. I'm trying not to make a mess here. Omen, Omen 2, The Final Conflict, Omen 4, The Awakening, and then the Omen, the remake, so technically 5 movies, I guess. All right, then we've got the 4K of Prince of Darkness, Return to Salem's Lot. That's one of the things I was talking about, because I have Salem's Lot, but it's in a different boutique section. I've got Sleepaway Camp, Sleepwalkers, Tales from the Hood. This is a double feature of Teen Wolf and Teen Wolf 2. The 4K edition of They Live. Urban Legend. And finally, The Village of the Damned. That is the remake that I want to say is from 1995, the one with Christopher Reeve. All right, moving to the next shelf. All right, so the next set of movies here, like I said, these aren't technically boutique. Obviously, Disney is not a boutique label. But for whatever reason, I keep them separately, so they're just kind of in this with the boutique section. So here are my Disney movies. Start with 101 Dalmatians. This is Aladdin the Animated. We've got Aladdin the live action. The Best of Mickey, which is Fantasia 2000, and Celebrating Mickey. This is the 4K edition of Cinderella. Got Frankenweenie. The 4K Steelbook of Hocus Pocus. This is the Hunchback of Notre Dame 2 movie collection, which is basically parts 1 and 2. The Jungle Book. Lady and the Tramp. The 4K of Lightyear, which I still have not watched. The 4K of Luca. Got Mary Poppins. Mickey and Minnie's 10 Classic Shorts. That's Volume 1. And then also Volume 2. These suckers are in here well. I'm going to move this guy over one. Give me a little extra room. All right. Got $1 Million Arm. The Muppets. National Treasure. National Treasure 2. Oz the Great and Powerful. Peter Pan. Pirates of the Caribbean, Dead Men Tell No Tales. This is the 4K Steelbook. Got Pixar Short Films, Volume 1. Volume 2. And the one I just moved over, which is Volume 3. Moving along here. Sorry about the squeak. That's just I'm sitting in a chair. The Queen of Catway. Got to the Santa Claus collection, which is Santa Claus 1, 2, and 3. This is Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. This is the 4K of Strange World. The Sword and the Stone. The 4K of Up. All right, these are all part of the Disney Movie Club exclusive. So we've got The Big Green, The Black Cauldron, Black Hole, Flight of the Navigator, Freaky Friday, Honey, I Shrunk the Kids, Honey, I Blew Up the Kid, The Kid, A Kid in King Arthur's Court, Man of the House, got Mighty Joe Young. The only one that comes with a slipcover for some reason is Old Yeller. Something Wicked, This Way Comes. Got The Three Musketeers, Tom and Huck. And finally, The Watcher, In the Woods. Those are the Disney movies. This next section is going to be my Criterion collection. Not a ton of them, but I do have some. We've got The Silence of the Lambs. That's the Blu-ray edition. Traffic. Hoop Dreams. Dazed and Confused. Also, these aren't in alphabetical order. It's the same as the Vestron. These are done by spy number. I've got Broadcast News. 12 Angry Men. The Game. On the Waterfront. The Breakfast Club. Bull Durham. The Princess Bride. The Great Escape. The Elephant Man. The Irishman. Defending Your Life. Fast Times at Ridgemont High. And finally, Deep Cover for the Criterions. Moving right along, these are going to be my Shout Select. And just like the others, they are done by spy number. And then I've just got some random CDs that are just stuffed there. All right, this is the 4K of Red Dawn. Got The Burbs. City Slickers. To Wong Fu, Thanks for Everything, Julie Newmar. The Nutty Professor Collection, which is the first two movies. Brewster's Millions. The Wizard. Twins. Explorers. City Slickers 2, The Legend of Curly's Gold. This is the Oh God Collection, which is all three of the Oh God movies. And then finally, Summer School for Shout Selects. All right, moving right along here. This next set is going to be the retro VHS collection. It's basically all the movies that come with a slipcover that looks like they're the retro VHS. Not sure exactly who does these. Oh, Mill Creek, that's right. Mill Creek is the one that these come from. All right, so we've got The Babe, terrible movie. Crossroads, The Fan, Fear, Gold Diggers, The Secret of Bear Mountain, Gorillas in the Mist, Happy Birthday to Me, Hudson Hawk, Crow, Call the Conqueror, The Legend of Billie Jean, Like Father, Like Son, Neighbors, Renegades, Side Out, Splitting Heirs, Stop or My Mom Will Shoot. That was another terrible one. And finally, True Believer. I know, I should probably, The Babe and the Stop or My Mom Will Shoot, I should probably get rid of. They were just horrible movies, but I just haven't done it yet. All right. The next one is going to be the MVD Rewind Collection. Only got, 5 of these, so this one will be shorts. And that is going to be The Go-Go Boys, The Inside Story of Canon Films. These are also done by spy number. Miami Blues. Disturbing Behavior. Already trying to fall. We've got Ski Patrol. And finally, Men at Work. Then over here, my very small 4-movie Paramount Presents collection. So we've got Pretty in Pink, The Golden Child, Elizabethtown, and Breakdown. Obviously, I'm not a huge buyer of Paramount Present movies. Looks like the final one is going to be my Kino Lorber, and that's definitely the biggest boutique label collection that I have. So let's go ahead and get into the Kino Lorber movies. All right, like I said, these are all my Kino Lorbers, which is 4K edition of 12 Angry Men, and then 12 Angry Men the remake, Ace's Iron Eagle 3, Another Stakeouts, The Associate, Before and After, Big Business, Big Trouble, Bird on a Wire, Buried Alive, Bustin' Loose, not a fan of that one, or this one, Career Opportunities, got The Chamber, Clockers, Chuck Norris Code of Silence, Deep Star 6, FX, and FX2. We've got Fatherhood, and then this is Film Noir, The Dark Side of Cinema. This one includes, let's see, A Bullet for Joey, Big House USA, Storm Fear, He Ran All the Way, and Witness to Murder. I'm not going to pull each one of those out, just go over what's in there. Then we've got Film Noir, The Dark Side of Cinema 2, which includes, sorry, it's a bit of a glare, The Female Animal, The Price of Fear, and Thunder on the Hill. And I've got Volume 3 as well. That is going to include The Sleeping City, The Lady Gambles, and Abandon. We've got Volume 4. That is going to be, let's see, 6 Bridges to Cross, An Act of Murder, and Calcutta. All right. And then finally, this is The Dark Side of Cinema 5. We've got The Midnight Story, Outside the Law, and Because of You. And if I caught it in there, that's right, I'm wearing slippers and pajamas today. It's a lazy day. All right, continuing on, we've got the 4K of The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly, The Good Mother, The Good Son, 4K of Hannibal, the 4K of Hard Targets, I'm Gonna Get You Sucker, this is Jetsons the Movie, Just Visiting, Life with Mikey, got The Manhattan Project, the 4K of Misery, in Mississippi Burning. Moving right along. So that's what's kind of, like I said, when we talk about the different boutique labels, like I've got a 4K edition of Misery in the Kino Lorber, but then I have a Blu-ray edition of Misery in the Scream Factory. So it's kind of weird. All right, anyway. I've got Mr. Destiny, One Good Cop. It's a double feature of Porky's 2 and Porky's Revenge. The Rich Man's Wife. Running Scared. The Scarlet Letter. The Secret of My Success. The 4K edition of Spaceballs. Space Camp. Stone Cold. Swing Vote. Taking Care of Business, and I'm starting to lose them. Transylvania 65000, The War, and finally Wildlife. And that is going to be all of the Kinos, all of the boutique labels. I do have other movies here. These are mainly just sports and wrestling. I'm not going to go over those because I figure most of y'all probably aren't interested in that. If you are, let me know. Maybe I'll do it in a separate video. And then I've got just some random DVDs down here below. Not a ton, so I won't really go over those as either. But like I said, if you're interested in them, let me know in the comments down below if you do want to see any of that stuff. But yeah, that is my complete movie collection, creeping towards 1,000 total movies. I'm actually, as you can see, this is the bottom of the shelf. I do have some random just stuff sitting on here, but it looks like I might be at that point where I'm going to need, because this is actually two two different shelves. Looks like I might have to buy a third shelf here to continue the old collection. But if you enjoyed this video, go ahead and give it a like. If you're new to the channel, I post movie-related videos at least a couple times a week on various movie-related topics, so make sure you are subscribed to the channel and leave me a comment down below. Let me know what you thought about the entire collection. As always, everybody, thanks so much for watching, and I will see y'all in the next video.